It's been a minute, yeah. I didn't post last week. Unfortunately, I have been sick for like 2 weeks, and yeah, couldn't do anything when I was sick. But now I'm getting better. I'm recovering, obviously, and this week I just said this is Sunday, by the way, and I post Wednesdays. And I said no, I need to have something for this week. I'm well by God's grace, but first of all, is this gown I want to show you guys that I just got from Thrift by Oma. It is so pretty. It's a short dress. Yup. Maybe I'll do some TikTok videos, right? But that's the fit for today. Alright guys, so I'm here with my mini fan because I don't have a mic, and if I turn on this fan, it's like the noise is greater than this mini fan, and it will just enter my video, and I don't like it. Today's video, I know in my last video I said that there was this guy that I once dated. What did I even say even happened? Yeah, like he never took me out. Like I always paid for stuff. So, and I said I was going to like give you guys the full gist. Well, not that anyone asked for it yet, but I just felt like I needed to share this. Some of my friends already know. This is not news per se, and this story no longer hurts me. Like I can't tell the story and I will feel I will feel stupid, like wow, was that me? But I won't cry, I won't break down. Nothing like that is going to happen. So let's dive right into this story, please. So this guy, we met through Facebook. He chatted me up. I was at home. I remember very well that around that time I was at home. So I think it was like after second year, like that long vac you have before your third year starts. So he came on Facebook telling me how I'm beautiful, telling me everything. He lives in Chicago, Illinois, in Chicago. That he lives there. I know that his name is Richard, and then he was like, just telling me how his mom is Nigerian, his dad is South African, they live in Chicago, blah blah blah. Shasha, I cannot give you every detail. I just want to talk about how this date went, right? So he said he wanted to meet me, and it wasn't that. I was like, how do you want us to do it? You are in the US, I'm in Nigeria. I can't fly, right? And then he says, telling me how his parents have money, his grandma and his grandpa live in Nigeria and they live in Enugu. That the mom is from Enugu. I said, okay. So he said he was going to make it happen. I said, how? That is how brothers and sisters. This nigger said he was going to fly back to Nigeria. I said, okay. And really, I was really naive because I did not really know how travel and passports, immigration, all these things work. Guys, in 1 week, this guy told me he was in Nigeria. I was like, that fast? Like, I didn't know anything, but I didn't think, for crying out loud, it would be that fast. Like, I was like, hey, is this that maybe because the guy has money, that's why he's able to make it quick? But he said he already had a passport. It was just to like book a flight, visa stuff, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. And first of all, I was like, wait, so your parents are just cool with this? Like, you just want to come and meet somebody that you met on the internet? Like, your parents are cool with it? I don't even remember what the message was, but Shasha, we met. The day we met, I was so afraid because I thought these people are Androbas. I went with my brother for safety reasons. And I remember this guy telling me how he got so many goodies for me. On our first date, nigga didn't buy me shit. Like I was like, I don't understand. You came from America and you didn't even bring, even if it's candy, telling me how his grandma has everything, blah blah blah, that he had to sneak out to come here. I'm like, so you have the liver to tell your parents or whatever reason you told them to come to Enugu, but you cannot tell your grandma. And then I was like, okay, what about school? Like, I don't get it. So we met in ShopRite, and my brother was just there for safety reasons. And the way it was going, at the end of the day, I think I bought bottled water. I don't remember what we bought, but we were just there talking. So now, this boy come to talk, saying they're serious, that he wants to marry, he wants to meet my family, he wants to meet my parents. I say, hey, calm down, slow down. Okay, now me, I was like, it was the guts for me. Like, I didn't think it was serious. I said, okay, now let's go and meet my father. That is how he came to my house, right? And I remember one particular time he came, they took the light, and he was like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck? And I'm like, they took lights. He was like, they take lights? And he had this accent, which I should have known was not real, but he tried. And he would just make a fuss about a whole lot of different things, telling me it's not milk, that milk is not pronounced milk, it's milk. I'm like, what the fuck is milk? Well, like, anyway, whatever. Me, I don't know. I don't know. So he would have like all these slangs, all this, like, little bit. He tried, but then, like I said, I was naive, so I did not really know. I didn't know. This is why they say knowledge is power. Okay, so what even happened? Okay, so my father met him. Okay, he even met my mom. We went to my mom's office. He wanted to meet my mom. My mom was shocked that day, like, this one, I carried a guy to come to her office to meet, like, what's going on here? Okay, now, so my mom was, nice, and then she said, how are you? Okay, where are you from? This. Say South Africa, blah, 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 blah. So, the day we went to meet my mom, she now offered, like, we stayed with her till she closed work, and then she offered to drop this boy, and see what he did. This is something I should have picked, but coconut head I had. So we reached the place, or the street, his street. Oh yeah, show us your gate, show us your house. I don't know what he was saying that time, I don't remember. That no, my mom shouldn't worry, that he can just check, that his grandma, his grandpa, that he doesn't want them, blah blah blah. And then my mom went to investigate more. Who is your grandpa? Who is your grandma? And then they found that they even know the kind grandpa and grandma she gets. But I was like, at that time I didn't really want my mom to come and start calling them or chatting them up, because I didn't want it, like, I felt it was just moving fast. I just wanted to know the guy. So like, I didn't know, I just don't know what it was. So I finally met my father now, and then they were trying to do their own investigations, African parents now. And at the end of the day, they had to call the guy. They had to call the grandpa that they knew, from asking questions, what's his name. They found out that he's even from my mom's village, right? So when they got to talking, I wasn't there when they were out having the call of conversations. And then this guy, Richard, tells me, that his grandparents are talking to my parents right now, and that this is what they're going to say. That they're going to say that he doesn't live in Chicago, he doesn't do this. See the lies. He doesn't do this, his name is Ogochukwu, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, Abi Ugochukwu, I don't remember the name. That's how bad it is. And funny enough, every single thing he said my parents were going to say, they said it, right? And then because he told me first, I just felt like I had to believe him first. Like, I just felt like, okay. And he said that why his grandparents are doing that is because they don't trust people, and they really don't want anything to do with me and my family. Like, because they have money, so they don't trust. It just did not. I don't know. Then it made sense, but now it doesn't make sense. So like that was where the whole problem started. And after the whole discussion, I wasn't really taking, like, I didn't want to believe my parents, and then it became an argument. Like my mom was not asking me, do you love the boy? My dad was like, which stupid love? Please get out. Get out. What are you talking about? What do you know about love? This small game. That I should shut up my mouth. It was so funny. And I think I broke down because me, any small thing I used to break down. I really tried to think about the whole relationship here. I was just thinking about everything. I was like, nah, I don't even get it. And funny enough, I also met his brother. He said he came back with his brother. I was seeing like a lot of red flags, but I just kept, you know, putting them under the rug or sweeping them under the carpet, whatever. He'll tell me his brother has traveled back, but then I'll see his brother on the streets, like going somewhere, you know. And the brother did not have an accent. In fact, the brother did not like talking. I'm like, is this one dumb or what? He was like, no, his brother, and his brother was really fair. Richard is dark and skinny and tall. His brother is short and fair. I'm like, what can you guys don't even look alike? Your body does not match. So with all the katakata that was happening, my parents were like, I should not be this boy. Even one time, Jesus, I don't even know how. I went to one school, we went to chill one place, UNEC. I don't even know what carried us there. Not that I want to see anybody in particular, but I just wanted to chill. I don't even, Jesus, man. Now I think about it, I'm like, wow, really? He met some of my friends, though. And, you know, the funny thing, nobody really liked him, but, you know, sometimes friends don't want to tell you what they think because they just feel, you come and say, you are doing bad for them, you are doing this. They'll ask you questions and you know, just he listen to you and then that's it. But they don't want to put themselves in the situation where like it's not be like they are bad belly. They don't want progress for you. They don't want you to find love, whatever. During the whole thing, like with my parents, there was this thing he asked me. I was like, oh, let's run away together. I said, is this film? We really talked about it, like not once, not twice. Like he was really serious. Like let's run away together. That he has the money, wants to tell his parents. Someone that has not taken him out on any date or not paid anything. That wants to tell his parents that this. That I'm like, okay, so what will happen with my school? He's like, when we travel abroad, right? So I was so naive. So like I just thought I was going to run away with him and we just enter a plane and that's it. Like no visa, no passport. I didn't have shit. I would just run away. And the only thing that stopped me from taking that was, or accepting that offer, was because I just couldn't do that to my parents, especially my mom. My mom will have a heart attack. Like that is how emotional she is. Like I can't just do that to her. Like plus for crying out loud, I just don't want to leave. I have family here, I have friends. Why would I just want to run away like that? So but it was really my mom and like, you know, the thought of that happening to her that just said, no, I can't run away. I just can't do that to my parents. I can do it to my friends but not my parents. Like they have really tried for me. They have tried. Like, no, I can't. When that was out of the way, I went back to school because I told you this was long back now. So I went back to school and, you know, talking became a problem because him too said he was going back to Chicago. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. He has gone back to Chicago. All of a sudden, got like not hearing anything. I'm sending messages, he's not replying. And I can't call him. Like he didn't even give me, you see, that's another naive thing. He didn't even give me like his US number that maybe I could call. Nothing, just the same Facebook that we were using to chat before. And obviously like I did not bother to call the Nigerian number. Child God. So Facebook now, so after I didn't hear from him for a while, Later on, someone started chatting me through his account saying it's his best friend. The guy was sending me pictures, one black boy but not really Nigerian, and telling me what happened, that Richard is not chatting with his phone. And I'm like, okay, what really happened? He's telling me that Richard was arrested by the Chicago police. I'm like, I don't understand. Why? That he came back, that they went to chill at somewhere, and there was a shooting. I'm like, okay. So then there was a shooting. Did he die? No, he did not die. That they arrested him. That they were telling him to run, that he should follow them and run. And Richard was like, but he didn't do anything. So all his friends ran, all of them ran, and Richard stayed there, and police people carried him. Wow. So that, and I believe this. Let's just forget the stupidity that was happening then. So I believed it. And that is how I was now talking to the friend, trying to know. They now said they were in court, they were doing this, doing that. Each time I will now be chatting the friend. So what's happening now? What are they saying? Like, I was having high BP. Hey! So I was having to be concentrated in school. I'm there. I wanna die. And it's not every time the best friend will be talking to me. Okay. So finally, there was a time I now saw Richard again. That I actually left school to go and see Richard. He said that he's back in Nigeria, that they want to get evidence that he was here, that he just came back, that he's not in any court. I said, which one is you want to come to? Like, will police like release you to go and find like, okay, I know they do bail stuff, but he said he got bail, but they were still in court. So I just did not get it. I was like, even if you needed evidence, would they have allowed you to leave the country? Come on, because I know that from watching movies, whenever there is a case, the police will always say, please don't leave the city or the state till they're done with their investigations. So how did they allow you to leave? Anyway, I carried my two left legs, left school to go and see him. And that time I came out, it was actually sponsored by his cousin. In fact, every other person that I met that was not his brother, every other person was his cousin. And all of them did not look alike his cousin. Oh yeah, now we just came, had drinks, and then, you know, I went back to school. Hey, I even followed him to go and meet one of my best friends, Kosi. And you know, he was saying how he's a singer, he's a musician. I even forgot this part. I don't know how, like, this gist is going to be too long. So this is how we went to see my friend. Like, I think this was still when I was still in during the long back. So I went to meet my friend. He was just saying how he sang, that he has done music with Major Lazer. Yes, I think that guy's from South Africa also. And then he's playing songs. And you know the funny thing? Some of the songs he plays or he says is his. I'm listening to them, and one, it's not sounding like his voice, except he's rapping to me directly and he's not playing it over the phone. It does not sound like his voice. Two, the lyrics are always sounding familiar. And even if I want to try to say something, the next thing he's like, what are you trying to say? You think I'm lying to you? Or are you trying to tell me I'm lying to you? Like, you'll not even allow somebody to land. Like, you'll just be doing guilty conscience on top of somebody's daughter's head. And I'll be like, okay, now let me just not jump into conclusions. So, but my friend knew he was lying, because the song, one of the songs that he played, she knew that that's not him. But she did not tell me, because she did not want me to chop heartbreak. I don't know the reason. But she did not tell me. Okay, so moving forward. It was even this time, Jesus, this boy told me as he wrote one song, right? And he wrote the lyrics for me. He sang the song and, you know, recorded it and, you know, sang it to me. And I was like, wow, this music is really great. Like, no, honestly, it made sense. It was dope. I was like, no, this is good. Like, I mean, you need to share this. You need to record this so that you can actually blow. You get? I will come back to this song. This particular song. Oh shit me. Anyway, let's go back to the story. So with the cut thing, the day he finally gets something, like takes me out, I don't know what I came back home to do. And then I jam him on the street, right? And he says he's going to see his cousin. I'm like, wait, hold up. I just spoke to your best friend like some days ago, and he didn't say anything about you coming back to Nigeria. And I was like, yeah, that they came for another evidence. So you have come for the first evidence, they did not accept it, court did not accept it, you are coming for another evidence. See, I was going through a whole lot of emotional roller coaster. Like, I should have seen the signs, but no, my blockhead, this coconut head, did not want to accept it. When that happened, I was like, no, but why didn't you tell me? Like, you should have told me the moment you came back to Nigeria. Like, I was pestering him, so he wasn't ready to answer my question. I was like, chill. That let's go where we're going first. And then that's how he took me to a restaurant, bought me food before. So he was using all this time we were in the car, keke, the time we were using to transport ourselves there. He was using that time to think of a lie. Started telling me, if I don't even remember what he told me, but it was stupid. And there was one comment he made that day. So, see, like, you bought me food, you bought me chicken, and I am beating the bone. I'm eating the chicken, I'm enjoying myself. And all he says it's only dogs that eat bone. And I'm like, wait, excuse me, are you calling me a dog? And then he apologizes and says, no, sorry, that should just carry on. Like, I don't understand. Is it because it's your money? Like, was it because you bought it from me that you had the audacity to say that? Hey, on top chicken. See, I don't care if by God's grace this YouTube will make me to blow and I'll go to a restaurant and be spending 70k to chop food. I will finish, I will chew the bone, I will chew all the bone, I will suck it, make sure everything come out. I don't understand. So I cannot eat food in peace. See, let's fast forward this and end this story. So with all the bass boats, like, I was not communicating with this guy, and the relationship was reaching close. I don't know how many months, maybe it was close to 8 months, and I wasn't taking, because I barely talked to him, and it was just really getting to me, because I'm someone that if I'm dating you, I would like to talk to you at least every day or every week, and really I didn't know what I was missing then. And that is how I started talking to other people, right? So I basically cheated. Yes, this is me coming out, calling myself. I cheated. And I felt so guilty, and I told him. And that is how we ended the relationship. There's something that I did not beg. I don't even know why I begged. I'm a stupid girl. But let me even come back to the music, right? So months later, after this breakup, the guy clearly said, you know what, I'm done, we are done, and then I finally accepted it. Do you know what happened? My sister is just on her phone, pressing her phone, and I start hearing the song that this idiot said is his song. But do you know the difference? It's a lady singing it, and some part of the lyrics are changed. You don't get, like, this song. I'm going to even put it in on the screen. Is it Pretty Girl by Maggie Lindemann or something? This song, I crammed the lyrics. I crammed the lyrics. That's the one he gave me, because the song was just too good, and I kept telling him to record it, and he said he will once the whole cut thing is over, blah blah blah. My goodness, he went to get somebody else's song and said it was his song. Why? Like, right now you might be saying, what's the point of this story? I thought long and hard for a long time why he would come into my life and lie. Because if he lied about a song, I didn't beg him to come and tell me he sang a song. I did not. He just came to me, wrote lyrics, shared the lyrics, sang the song, and said it's the song. Like, you just came. You should not have any other thing you were doing. You just came to me. I had to think, everything is a lie. There was no Chicago, there was no court, there was no best friend, there was no South African. All those things were lies. Probably those people are not even his parents. Maybe his parents are in the village, suffering somewhere. And really, whoever he said is his grandpa, his grandparents, whatever they told my parents were the truth. Because the parents said that this boy we brought from the village is a family cause, like family relative, that we are training him in school. Why did I not listen to? See, this is a lesson. Number one, no matter how annoying your parents can be, listen to them. Because at the end of the day, they have your best interest at heart. And parents can really easily, they can easily sense when their child is in danger. It's just a parental instinct. So listen to your parents. When your parents say, no, this is not the man, listen to them. You get it? That's number one from the moral of the story. Number two, if you're with anybody, I mean, you like the person, before you even enter a relationship, tell your people, tell your friends, tell your siblings. Because in my case, not a single person liked this boy. They would make it clear. I think my siblings made it clear, and one of my friends, Odnaka, made it clear. Yeah, this boy, pure, something is wrong somewhere.
A few moments later.
Hi guys. So, as normal, they took lights, and it took it for like, what, a bit. If you have anyone in mind, like someone you like or someone you plan to enter a relationship with, and let me say your friends get to meet this person or hear about this person, or your family, maybe siblings, and nobody likes this person, it is a sign that, there's something wrong somewhere. Because it doesn't make sense when every single person, like my parents didn't like this guy, they thought he was a fraud. My siblings didn't like the guy, obviously. My friends that just kept doing anyhow, like they didn't even want to talk, because I knew they didn't like the guy. And even the few that mentioned that they didn't like the guy. So, but I had my coconut head, and honestly, when you just have people that maybe they like the person you're with, it gives you that sense of feeling that, okay, at least they belong somehow. Like, even if anything wants to be serious, you know that this person is of good character, this person has a good spirit. But it doesn't make sense when everyone around you, people that you've known for a long time, meet or hear about somebody that just entered your life, and none of them likes this person. It's a sign to run away. Run away. The third one is, be careful of who you meet online. Because thinking about the whole situation, I just felt the entire relationship was a scam. Why would you lie to me about a song, lie to me about Chicago? Now it made sense why I'll be seeing his brother in Enugu, and he said his brother has already traveled, and already the brother is back, and him that used 1 week to travel from a whole Chicago to Nigeria in a whole 1 week. Oh no. There were a lot of signs. And even though, like, he got to my house, he came to my house, he knew my mom, he met everybody basically, I was like, what did he want? Like, was he trying to steal from us? That wasn't the case. Because if he was trying to steal, he probably would have succeeded. Do you get? But maybe these people were ritualists. Because why would he tell me to run away with him? I mean, let's think about it. If I really did run away with him, they would have used me to do something. That's just the truth. Because me running away means I'm not telling anybody that I'm running away. I'll just leave, go ghost everybody. Wow. I know that there are many successful relationships that have even led to marriage. I know there's so many successful relationships now that, you know, started from social media. Maybe you met them on Twitter, Facebook, anywhere it was online. And you know, these people have grown to love each other. But it's not the case for everybody. There's still idiots. There's still wicked people out there. Because let's say I agreed and, you know, something happened to me, I won't be here gisting people about this story. So you guys should be careful. Yeah, I know I mentioned that I cheated, but honestly, are you sure with the whole fake news about the court-ish? Was he just trying to like run away, like let this girl free me? Because I'm pretty sure he cheated as well. If he was not in court, what was he doing all this while? When I just jammed him in my streets, that he don't want to answer me, he was now taking me out for the first time. What was he doing? Nah, that relationship was the worst. I mean, it happened years ago, and for me to even remember most of the details, it wasn't an easy one. It wasn't pretty. So I think I'm just going to end this video here, because before they take the light again, you know, we are trying to prevent that. You can see that there's no sun. If they take lights, I cannot go outside and do this video. So thank you guys so much for coming on my channel to watch me talk about my life. Yes, and whether or not you people give a fuck about it, I hope you learned one or two. Please please share this video to as many people as possible, and do have a great week, do have a great day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Let's go.